Stackin and Slackin. Tell me what's happening. Dr. Strange in the game, and the stakes we're rapping. Comic drop, Veve Bros, X Factor 6. Apocalypse and full cover, evil plans in the midst. Battling through motels, X Factor on the run. Alliance of evil got the force and stunt. Sarah out and fall, and Michael sacrifice begun. Apocalypse freeing, but the damage ain't done. Stackin, Slackin, catch a villains in action. First full appearances, apocalypse, no distraction. Stackin, Slackin, catch a villains in action. First full appearances, apocalypse, no distraction. Style most struggling, the mutants on the brink. Michael's raw hollow, the strange starts to sink. Apocalypse emerge with a sinister grin. Not the mind revealed, the battle where it did. Alliance of evil scheme, plot twist reveal. Sarah's fall, hit claw wounds that can't heal. Energy withdrawn, Michael fight and bleed. The magic machine inspire me enter the spree. Stackin and Slackin, catch your villains in action. First.
What's going on, Veve gang? Welcome back to the channel, All Things Strange. It's your man, Dr. Strange, and it looks like we are back in action. So you know I'm asking, are we stacking or slacking on? Looks like we getting first appearance of Apocalypse in X Factor number 6. So, you know how we do it, man. We got to deep dive in, get the drop details, probably check out some CGC price values, maybe some key collector background info. Head on over to eBay, see what these are going for right now, slapped up. Figure out we're going to stack or slack on it. So without further ado, let's deep dive in. So we're here on Veve's blog site, veve.me, checking out X Factor number 6, and it says the first appearance of Apocalypse. X Factor makes their way to save Mike and Sue Nolan, who are being held hostage by the evil Alice. This release features cover art by Ron Friends, Jung Yoon Yoo, and Butch Geese. So we have a drop date, August 8th, 8 a.m. Pacific time, a list price of 10 gems, published in 1986, so definitely look out for that mint number, of course. 5 cover variants, 5,000 total editions. You can bid minimum of 5,000 MCP points for this drop if you feel so inclined to do so. And the first available edition for public sale is number 158, and that breaks down to 3,000 commons, 1,125 uncommons, 500 rares, 250 ultra rares, and 125 secret rares, with a total of 287 editions across all 5 rarities being withheld by Veve. So you know how we do it. We got a deep dive. Check out these covers, man. This is a classic. I had this book in the collection at one time, you know, before everything got stolen. So for me, you know, this is one I'm gonna collect again in digital format, no questions asked, you know. So let's check it out, man. Classic action, classic old school X-Men, right? One thing I noticed, man, in this corner, right, it's been a lot of talk just over the years in general, but lately it's been getting churned up again about the black label in the bottom left corner. We have some books on the app that have the real barcode from the, you know, original printing, and for the majority we don't. We just have black there. So one thing I was noticing in the corner here, it's the most I could zoom in. If you turn your phone sideways, right, you'll see that it has Friends and the other gentleman's name, which I forgot. It's right here in the description, right? I think it's one of these other people also on this. So check that out for yourself, man. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, because the common and the uncommon have that on it. So very interesting there. Are they experimenting with giving us something unique, like, you know, a backstory as to why they can't have barcodes versus other books having them? Would really clear things up. If it's a negative, I don't know, but this could be a positive way to spin that negative, you know, at the end of the day maybe. But this uncommon, man, I really like this, you know, grayed out, saturation only on Apocalypse's mug, definitely like that. So yeah, I wouldn't mind having uncommon in the stash at all. I'm curious to see what we're getting for our Veve exclusive cover, the rare here. And yeah, it's definitely like a semi-embodiment of the previous classic covers. So this is kind of sick. You know, I like this rare. but I really feel like it's gonna really come together way better on the ultra rare. So I gotta see what that looks like, man. Let me know down below what you think. Yeah. This is it for me. I really like this UR. The way that yellow is popping gives me a classic feel, you know what I'm saying? But definitely update, modernized artwork. So I really like that. Really like that. So without further ado, let's check out the coveted secret rare. Ooh, that is fire. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Wish they could have kind of squeezed this whole body in the shot, but if it's like that in the book itself, I get it. But man, I really like that, man. Let me know what you guys think though. So right now, what I wanted to do real quick was check out some CGC price values real quick. And this segment of Stackin and Slackin is sponsored by your boy Chris Severs, blog writer for GoCollect. So appreciate you on that, hooking us up with the CGC info, Chris, via code COLLECT. So let's check it out. Okay guys, so here we are on GoCollect, checking out X Factor number 6, FA Apocalypse. You can see right here, this is a key issue. You can check out all the artists involved. We can see Ron right here. We can see Jackson right there. So yeah, man, cover price was 75 cents back then, and it's dropped to $710.86. Very interesting. You can see the script writer right there, 36 pages of glory. So let's hop in and check out some price values. Okay, so here we are checking out X Factor number 6. We can see two 9.9s on the census. No prices for that, right? Makes sense. But got quite a bit of 9.8s and 9.6s. Very interesting. The 9.8s, roughly, 1,250, with 955 sales with a fair market value of $375. 1 year average is $324. In the 9.6 grade level, $1,975 on the census, with 1,164 sales with a fair market value of $95 and a 1 year average of $100. So I suspect as X-Men 97 season 2 rolls around, this book might get a bit of a bump, just because he's gonna be in season 2, and possibly movies again, so we don't know where Apocalypse is going, but we do know he's gonna be used in some capacity, and there's usually a market reaction around that. Sometimes there isn't, or it's very minimal. So we just got to see. But as far as, us on the app collecting these digital versions, it's hard to size up the value right now, what's going on with what we have. 5,000 mints, we got to take that into account, right? For this classic book here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to skip Key Collector just because, I think we got a decent amount of background info via GoCollect. It's not a modern book, so we don't have, variants to worry about. Seeing if we're missing out on. So yeah, man, it's time to head on over to eBay and figure out I'm gonna stack or slack on X Factor number 6. Let's get it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're here on eBay checking out X Factor number 6. You know how I do, man. I'm gonna hit the sort button, go to highest price plus shipping. Right, all right. And we got some results here. Okay, we're gonna exclude these signed versions, these bundles, right? You can see one here, X Factor in a 9.8. Someone is looking for $1,297. Ooh, a 9.6 on my stand for $1,099. Man, another 9.8 right here for a G flat. Another 9.8 for a G with a custom label. Right, so a couple more signed ones. So we can pretty much surmise looking at around 800-900 to a little over 1,000 for a 9.8 currently. Very interesting. And that should only rise as Apocalypse becomes more popular again, right? So question is, are we stacking or slacking on X Factor number 6? Well, let's start with the drop, right? I like the mint size of 5K. I like that, man. I like that, right? Because it's about 8,600 plus graded, right? And obviously there's tons more floating out there that's not graded, tons floating out there that's beat up, so beat up that people are smart enough not to send it in for grading, right? So I don't know, sometimes I feel like when it comes to a book like this, like there's probably a very small number that are still out there that are worth grading. A lot of people, it's like, if you wanted to do it, you would have probably done it. And so I don't see these, you know, real world census growing too much more. It's still gonna grow, you know what I'm saying, but nothing crazy. I don't see like a big boom happening or anything like that. So basically, I think that this is an awesome book, man. FA Apocalypse, like super heavy rival of X-Men. I don't know how you like X-Men and don't want, you know what I'm saying, FA Apocalypse in your collection. I have no idea who that is. But I know there are people out there that don't care, you know what I'm saying, and that's cool. But for me, like, I gotta have this book in the collection, man. I have to. Now the question is, am I going for it on the drop? 5K editions, 10 gems. I don't like the gem. I don't like the gem thing there. I don't like that. So for me, I might even skip the drop, to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I do like is the fact that we are at 1K edition comics, albeit they're modern. But where a lot of books that are more notable than this are in the market currently, I could see, you know, people spending 10 gems a pop and turning around and still selling these for 3 and change, maybe even lower. And that's where I come in at, you know what I'm saying? Like the 1 or 2 that I know I'm gonna get, I'm gonna get off the market, because I'm trying to obviously stretch my money as far as I can at this point, right? So the couple I get, that's where they're gonna come from. As far as stacking this book, I feel like this is a book I am going to end up stacking, man, because it's like such a heavy, important key issue that comics do anything in the future, this would be one of them that should rise in value. So as far as stacking the Slackin goes, your man Dr. Strange is going to be stacking X Factor number 6, man. Let me know down below what you're going to do, man. How you guys feel about this drop, 5K mints with 10 gem retail price. What do you think? What's your plan? What are you gonna do? Are you stacking the Slackin on X Factor number 6, man? That's the question. Let me know down below. But for now, your man Dr. Strange, All Things Strange, is out.
Welcome to All Things Strange. Tune the Stackin' the Slackin'. Dr. Strange in the house, we got new comics cracking. X Factor number 6, first apocalypse attacking. Alliance of evil on the rise, new is never lacking. It's the VV app drop, blind box format, pop, who's an mastermind, apocalypse won't stop. Sneak away, faces strange, battles rearrange. Follow the answers, Dr. Strange unchanged.